doing tonight? What have I been up to lately? Well, to be honest with you guys, I've been quarantined the past few weeks. I finally caught COVID, aka the Big 19. Don't worry, I went and got tested last week and back to being negative. I still believe that all liberals who brag about being pacifists should get punched in the chest. I'm just doing my duties, you know. If you say you're going to be a pacifist, I'm going to pass that fist, so. No, but I've been trying to gain weight. No success there. I've been upping on my calorie intake. I've been trying out mass gainer. I switched to soda products, and I've even been asking around, and it sounds like steroids are way too expensive, so. But I finally figured it out. I'm just going to become a drag queen. Because those bitches blow up. The minute they put on the hair, the makeup, the dress, the heels, but they end up losing their hair because they're constantly gluing it down. So maybe they should invest in Gorilla Glue. That's really trending right now. But yeah, I'm gonna do drag, but I'm just gonna skip on the wig and save the receding hairline. I'm just trying to make gains. You know, trying to pack on some of that trans fat. So, my roommate's a drag queen, and you should see our house. He's got wigs and dresses all over the place. It's kind of creepy in a way. It looks like something out of Silence of the Lambs. I'll never forget the time that I came home and I wanted to freak him out. I threw on one of his wigs and I flipped the needle on my record player and Q Lazarus' Goodbye Horses starts playing like right out of the film. I stripped down butt naked, tucked my William balls in between my legs, and it looked like an Arby's sandwich from the front. I go and stand in my foyer and turn my back to the front door, and it starts opening slowly, and I greet with, would you fuck me? I fuck me. I fuck me so hard. I slowly turn into a 180 and lock eyes in a state of shock with his parents walking in and carrying the groceries. So yeah, this employee came in the other day and she was all excited. She said that her pants are falling down and she's finally losing weight. I said, that is exciting that your pants are falling down. Now you can finally put in for that application for that nudist colony you've been talking about. She didn't like hearing that. Are residents in a nudist colony required to wear face masks during this pandemic, or does that go against policy? I would assume that it goes without saying. It's probably a good drive to the nearest shopping mall or prime outlet from one of those facilities. Because let's face it, these people are probably not keeping up with the latest fashion trends. My mother does real estate for a living, and she said she once showed property in a nudist colony. I said, oh yeah? I bet you that was private property. She's naive like me, so that joke flew right over her head. It didn't just dangle in front of her. She said when she showed up, they were in the middle of playing a game of baseball, which I find kind of interesting. I would think they'd be out there playing t-ball while those batting sticks erected on site. I read somewhere it's very common to host Sunday morning service at a nudist colony. I wouldn't be able to attend that. When I was younger, I used to get rock hard in church for no reason at all. It's fucking horrible. Our parents used to make us dress up, and there's this part of the service where you gotta get up and shake hands with your neighbor behind you. Well, I got up with this raging boner going on and bumped a hymnal right out of the pew to turn to this older gentleman behind me. No shame in my game. This man was old, I was young, it was a Catholic church at the time, and well, that all goes together, right? Wouldn't be the first time I got a what the fuck erection going on. The second time was watching this scene out of the Never-Ending Story. There's a scene in that film where Sebastian, the main character, gets chased down an alleyway by all these bullies and they throw him in a dumpster. I don't know why, but that scene used to excite me so much when I was a kid. I told that story to one of my employees at work, and needless to say, I no longer have assistants taking trash out to the garbage chute. So in my spare time, I like to take pictures and post them on social media of me posing on furniture pieces, showing off all the fancy things around my house, bragging about it, and rubbing it in everyone's face. The hashtag is something usually really shallow, like living my best life. That photo shoot usually goes really well right up until the family steps out in front of the lens. And now I gotta do a do-over, because now it's clear this is not my house. It's an IKEA showroom. So a guy called the other day, asking if it's okay if a sex offender joins our gym at Planet Fitness. I didn't know how to respond to that. I said, yeah, sure, man. I don't see why not. We are judgment-free, but I gotta warn you ahead of time. You're gonna be a little disappointed because we don't actually have a daycare center here to unfortunately fix your needs. He got all pissed off and said that was super offensive. He said, I want to speak with your manager. I said, well, calm down. She's not in at the moment, but if you like, I can give you that direct number and she'll better assist you. I gave him that number. What he would soon find out is that that number went straight to the front desk of a Chuck E. Cheese. So for my 13th birthday, I voluntarily went to my birthday party to be at a Hooters. I figured that's what every kid wants at that age. Pretty gals bringing wings your way, hormones going crazy in the kid's body, and your parents submitted this request? I said to myself, man, I got it made. So we all sat down, they all gathered around to sing happy birthday, and right before they said blow out the candles, they moved in a little bit closer. Titties tied into their t-shirt. And that's when I realized, I'm a fucking friend of Dorothy. I started gagging, and I lashed out. Ew! Gross! Get the fuck away from me! Bring out the line cooks. Thank you so much.